Welcome to CorpersVibez. Today, we're giving you the ultimate cheat sheet for your service year. First, we'll dive into what really happens in NYSC camp, from the parade ground to Mammy Market. Then, we'll show you how to master your monthly clearance so you can secure that alawi without stress. Ready for the scoop? Let's get into it.
As the title says, your girl went to NYSC camp, guys, and so I decided to share my experience with you, as well as give you some tips on what to expect, what to bring, and just gist with you guys about my NYSC experience. So NYSC is the National Youth Service Corps program that everyone, especially if you want to have a professional life here in Nigeria, would have to go to right after they are done with higher institutions. It was established in 1973 by the then president of the country, which was Yakubu Gowon. So NYSC was made with the intention to foster unity among the different states and the different ethnic groups in Nigeria. The program basically runs through a whole year. If you were born somewhere, you'd be posted out of that place to another state so that you could serve the country there for at least 1 year. You could serve the country in a privately owned or a publicly owned organization there. And so you find people after their NYSC or during that NYSC period falling in love, developing themselves professionally in that state, or building a new life for themselves in that state. So for the sake of this video, I will be dividing it into 3 segments. So the first segment will be things you need when coming to the NYSC camp. The second segment would be the whole registration process, and the third thing would be the activities that go on in camp. You will need your call-up letter, you need your COVID slip, then you need your green slip, then you have to go with your school ID card, and you need your statement of results or your certificate, then you need your medical fitness certificate, you will need passport photos. So those are all the things you need for Abuja camp. So the registration process started with us doing a COVID-19 test. You are not allowed to do any other thing until you've done this test, and then we start off with registering, and then we would have our test done. I would say that this process was actually fast because the time it took for us to sit and wait while having about 70 people ahead of us do the test. Devotions, any announcement they want to give majorly, they'll give it on the parade ground. After that, we'll participate in some drills because you guys, it was cold early in the morning. So the drills is just to make sure that we are not still sleeping and that the cold has left our body. After that, then we would start with the march past. Guys, my favorite part of the morning was when we had to leave because it was tiring and exhausting.
So I came today to come and eat because I've not been eating well. I'm usually losing weight. The shorts that I brought to camp that were my size before I came, the waist is not my size again. I've started losing weight. It's becoming free. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to eat now.
The best thing that happened to me in this camp was when I discovered that they were selling masa. This is so light. I really love masa, so this was what I was eating most of the time early in the morning. Either I'll eat this or I would have fries and eggs, or if I went to the kitchen that day, I would have bread, eggs and tea. So I think the most boring part for anybody that went to camp would have to be the side/NYSC lectures. These things take
a whole lot of time from 9 to 2 p.m. Me like this, I used it as the opportunity to sleep the sleep that I could not sleep during the night because it was just so tiring. The NYSC lectures are basically to tell you about things that you're supposed to expect while you're going through the whole NYSC process for the whole 1 year. My favorite NYSC lecture, that one I did not sleep inside, it was when Clay Remy came. You guys, I was so close to this man. I was blushing anyhow because I'm a big fan of his. So yeah, I really enjoyed seeing him there, just being part of the whole process. The side lectures were to train us on how to be successful entrepreneurs. Well, I did learn some things. At first, I started with shoemaking, but it wasn't something I was really interested in. So I moved on to cinematography because, I'm a YouTuber, and I actually enjoyed my classes here. Like, my classes were really, really good here. At the end of the side lectures, there was an interplatoon competition on sewing, gele tying, makeup, bead making, and shoemaking. I got to represent my platoon as the model, so I had to wear everything everybody made that day. You guys, people are talented because these people did all these things within a few hours. I think it was about 6 hours they did all these things. So after side lectures, OBS members will make their way to the studio to kick off programs we'll be having in the studio. So I was part of the continuity announcers. I also took the news sometimes, and my favorite part was being part of the health matters topic. So during the health matters, we would invite guests to talk about certain topics like personal hygiene, drug abuse. We invited people from NDLEA, we invited doctors to talk about these things, and I feel like this was my most memorable part of camp. The OBS made camp worthwhile for me, not going to lie. It was really amazing. The people there were just beautiful. My boss, the most amazing woman ever. So after that, we would take a break, go to the Mami market to get lunch to eat because there was no time to get food. And after we get the lunch, we'll bring it back to the OBS and we'll spend our day eating at the OBS studio. So this was me receiving the transportation and bicycle allowance that they were giving everybody, and I took it to go and spend it at the Mami market because what else would I do with the money? So yeah, that's what we did. Like you could see, a lot of us were very tired during this period. Ebele was just sad. I don't know why, but yeah.
Ebele is lost.
So after we do our afternoon programs, we usually end by 4:30. We'll make our way for the evening parade. My platoon had our manuals drills in the evening, and I was so proud of myself. I did everything there, every single thing. I felt like a big girl. So in the evenings were also the times where we had like sporting activities, inter-platoon sporting activities. My platoon was doing so well at first, but I don't know why we fell off. I thought of people playing volleyball at first, but then I started falling sick, so I couldn't finish playing volleyball with them. And yeah, platoon 4, I don't know, those people, they were just carrying all the trophies, everything they were carrying. But I really loved their energy. Like, they put their effort into everything, and I feel like they actually deserved everything they got. So this was just them celebrating and having fun. Me, if I joined them because they are my neighbors, I was platoon 5, I would join them in their celebration. I really loved the people in this platoon, not going to lie. They were really, 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 really nice people.
Throw up the sex in her.
Say hi. Say hi. Where? In the morning. Don't worry, I'll come back in the morning.
After the evening parade, I would make my way to the Mami market with my friends to just get something to eat and rest. That was the only time I felt like we could actually rest during the day. Later on in the evening, we would have social nights. So during the social nights, we would have talents coming up for talent hunt.
Are you ready? Yes, I am. They say you a superstar, now damn, I guess I am. You might be the man, well that's unless I am. Okay, I'll confess I am. Go ahead and get undressed, I am. Okay, cool, you want sunset? I am. I'm about to slide, okay. I'm outside, okay. This lifestyle don't got many downsides.
Other talent ones, we had the most big, bold, and beautiful.
I got visions of my mom saying, wait, this house mine. Can't lie, I'm on Angus Cloud 9. I got him on the bandwagon now, about time.
Tall and handsome.
Every time I speak, she say, yeah, that sounds fine. I've been throw up the sex in her. And I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in her.
Mr. Macho. Mr. Macho was the funniest to me because, bro, the expressions the men were making were too funny. We also had some guest artists come and perform. We had Beat FM one night, and the next night we had a program held by Chooks the General, anchored by Yaga, and the message we were trying to just push out was that we should vote during the upcoming elections. Chooks the General brought out some of our olden day faves, which were FaZe, Style Plus, and some other artists. So yeah, that's what we did. It was a fun night, honestly. It was a really, really fun night for me. So finally, the biggest event I believe that happened on camp was the cultural day. Unfortunately, I was sick throughout that day, but my friends helped me get some clips, and this is what I'll be showing you. My platoon number 5, were representing the Baggy tribe, or more the men in my platoon that did this hunter dress up, or what this hunter costume, if you can call it a costume, were very brave, because bro, their chicks were hanging out. But they were very brave and they took one for the team. So this was our last full day at the NYSC camp, and it was very sad because everybody just knew that this was like the last time we'd be seeing each other in a very long time, all at the same place and at the same time. We had our favorite shout out show. We're just shouting out to everybody, and honestly I nearly cried. Like, these people were amazing people. They made my day at the OBS studio. And then later in the night, our boss, the sweetest of the sweetest madams, literally sponsored our night, sponsored our dinner. She was like, we should just have fun and enjoy ourselves. And this was just the head of programs at the OBS praying for us and saying that everything was going to go well during our service here. Like, it was sad, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. So the next day we had our passing out parade, and after the passing out parade, everybody just started telling everyone bye bye. People were just disappearing one by one, and then we started telling each other bye. We danced a little bit, and then we made our way out of camp. My friends and I, we left camp. Sad but excited. I was excited to go back home.
So I would rate my whole camp experience a 4 on its own. But the people there, especially my OBS gang, my OBS members, they made it really interesting for me. They made it really worthwhile for me. So they took it from a 4 to a 7. But I would miss certain things in camp. I would definitely miss the soldiers. Like, they put up with a lot of our shit, I'm not gonna lie. On all the insults, all the doubling up, all everything like they were making us do, like, it wasn't like to punish us really. Like, you just walk and they will shout, move your government body, are you a winch, move, double up, all those things. I'm like, the vibe there was different. So yeah, I will miss it. Would I want to go back? No, I would not want to go back in this life or any life. Would I advise anybody to go? Well, depending on what you want. It's a good opportunity to network and meet people and, you know, just experience life out of your house. But the stress is a lot. Like, I'm even shocked I still look like this. I felt like I'll be looking like a skeleton by the time I came back, because the stress is a lot. But then I'm thankful for it because I got to meet amazing people and I'm grateful for them.
This video is fully dedicated to how I do my monthly clearance. If this is what you are interested in, make sure to watch this video to the end and do well to subscribe to join the gang, okay? So yeah, the first thing that you have to do is to get your clearance sheet. Now there's this clearance sheet that your PPA normally gives at the end of every month. Okay, that is where I am actually going to. I'm going to my PPA right now to get my clearance sheet. I normally get this before my clearance day. Like today is my clearance. As you can see, I'm all kitted, I'm prepared already. So I'm going to my PPA now to get my clearance sheet. Normally I get this clearance sheet at the end of the month, but I couldn't get it at the end of last month because they went on a vacation, so I couldn't get it. That is why I am getting it today, this morning. Once I get it, I'll go to my local government where I normally do the clearance. Normally, once you get it at the end of every month from maybe your vice principal or from your HR, wherever your PPA is, once you get it, there is this schedule, like a circular that your local government normally sends. I'll put it on the screen there. So you check for your dates. Those under badge B stream 1, you see the dates you are going to do your clearance. So like mine now, this is when I am doing my clearance. Today, Thursday. So my clearance is today. So what I'm trying to say is that once you get that clearance sheet at the end of the month, check the schedule when your date, where your badge is. So that is the day you are going to go to your local government and do your clearance. If you go other than that date, you might not be allowed to do your clearance for that month. And you know, if you don't do clearance, no allawi for you. So it is very, very important. And yes, you must dress up, putting on your khaki, anyhow you want to dress, maybe 6x6, but make sure you are putting on your NYSC uniform and your cap. I don't like putting on my cap. I don't know why I'm putting it on today. I might remove it later, but always go with it. You can put it in your bag. Yeah, so I'm ready. Let's go. So yeah, this is my school. This is St. Anne's School. Yes, this is my school, St. Anne's, Ibadan. Come on, sir. Yeah, and in the school we have about 2 schools here, school 1 and school 2. It's actually an old school. As you can see, it's actually an old school, 1968 to 1972. That's another building there. There are other buildings behind the school. Guys, have I mentioned that we normally do clearance during the first week of every month? Yeah, clearance is usually done during the first week of every month. Guys, you are very, very lucky because this happens to be my last clearance or second to last clearance. I am not sure yet. We'll get to know, but then you are lucky just in case this is my last clearance for the month. Okay, so welcome to my school. Guys, it is very, very important to get a stamp on your clearance sheet. I mean, your clearance sheet must be stamped before you leave the office, before you take it to your local government. And yes, I just arrived at the local government. The first thing I go to look for is my file. Luckily for me, my file was just at the top of other files, so I got my file. Here I was just looking for my flatmate's file because she traveled. I wanted to help her so that she wouldn't have to go through the stress of looking for her file once she arrives. So once I get my file, once you've seen your file, go and write your name. Okay, by writing your name, you are taking your number like that, because they are going to issue you a tag, like a number, your own. So this number that you get after you've written your name is what they will use once they want to start the clearance. They'll call the number, you go and do your clearance. It's just that sometimes they don't even go by the numbers. So Nigeria is corrupt. We are corrupt people. Okay, that being said, the next thing that you have to do is to print out your schedule. Okay, it is always on your dashboard. Is is for you to go to the cyber cafe. Cyber cafes are always around there. Okay, go to the cyber cafe, close just within that environment. Tell them that you want to print out your schedule, and you log in your email address and your password. Your schedule will be printed out, and then you photocopy one, or they can just print it out as two. So once that is printed out, your clearance sheet that you got from your PPA, you photocopy it. Make just one photocopy of it. That photocopy of your clearance sheet and your schedule that you printed out from the cyber cafe, you are going to clip them together. You are going to merge it, put them in your file. Now these are my file, these are my documents, these are other clearance that I have done, others that I have photocopied. These are all of them. So this is actually my last clearance. Hello. So these are other clearance that I have done. I'll just have to attach this month's own to it. I mean the clearance that I photocopied and the schedule. I'll clip it, make sure it is safe. After that is done, the original copy of the clearance sheets, okay, the original copy and the other schedule that you have, you are going to staple them together, because you are going to present this original copy to your LGI, your local government inspector, for your clearance. This is the local government inspector's office where we normally do the clearance, and people are usually many. So many people have not been attending CDS on clearance day. You will see them. I had to even wait for some time so that the crowd will reduce a bit, so that I could film, because we always fight here, a lot of dragging, we always fight here. Maybe in your local government it might be organized, well organized, but in my own local government we are usually very disorganized. We do things disorderly. And make sure to go with 100 naira, because sometimes they will ask you to bring 100 naira for Periscope, that magazine on my hand. So without that, they might not allow you to do your clearance. But some people are very smart, they can find their way in there without paying that 100 naira. So that's it. After here, you go into the LGI's office where you meet the LGI and the assistant LGI. Now that clearance sheet, I mean the original copy that I got from my PPA and that schedule that I stapled together, I am going to give them to the assistant LGI, this woman here. I'm going to give it to her, then give her my file too. After that, she will direct me to the LGI stable. So after thumb printing, I don't know why I was struggling to do it. Maybe there was no blood in my body. So it took me time before it's registered on her system, before she allowed me to go. Yeah, after you are done thumb printing, the next thing is for you to write your information. Write your name, your PPA, your state code, and your signature. So voila. Now this is not the end of it. After doing all this, you have to go back home, check your dashboard on your phone or your system. Go to Chrome, use Chrome, check your dashboard, log in your details, your email address and your password. Go to your LGA clearance, check if it has been updated for that month, if it's showing present. If it's not showing present, that means you have to go back and print again, and it has to change within 24 hours. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I'm sure you learned one or two. I look stressed already because it's not really easy trying to, sashay my way through the crowd to go and do the clearance. It's not really easy, but yeah, I succeeded, and your baby girl is going back home. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, if this video was helpful or not. Just know that the first thing that you need to get is for you to get your clearance sheet from your PPA, then you bring it to your local government, and the most important thing is for you to thumb print. I'm sure I'm making sense.
From camp life to clearance day, now you know how to navigate the system. Big thanks for tuning into CorpersVibez. Don't forget to follow us at CorpersVibez and share your own tips. Until next time, stay sharp and serve well. Peace.